Grandpa. There's Britt.
Hi.
And this is me. Hi, I'm so beautiful. Oh, she is. She is. Anyways.
So you guys are having...
Like, we're going to be sitting over here, so you want them looking at
Now, there's those little ones there.
They're not going to look at the camera if you're over here.
That's what I was thinking. Perfect.
There's one on that side.
In 2 weeks,
Yeah.
it's hard to get to.
We can open that
And
window
pour
if you
how?
Well. Hello.
I'll think about it, but I'm not impressed. I know I wasn't feeling good, but
You're
he
just
didn't
getting
tell
off
me
work?
anything, so
I got off work
I don't know.
and then I went and made some dinner
Oh,
and I just brought you
I
guys some.
wasn't.
It's just a recipe.
So, how did you guys meet? That's the first question we want to ask so that we can get to know how you and Grandpa got together and what the whole story was. And I know you told us this about a couple weeks ago, but we'd like to record it. So could you tell us?
Well, I went down to see my Aunt Belle and family, and he was there, my cousin's boyfriend.
He was your cousin's boyfriend? That's funny.
Yeah, and
Grandpa, what about the story of you guys meeting? You want to tell us?
well, we was going.
You guys ready to eat? You gonna eat some?
that, my grandma and grandpa, Ellis, that one.
And that was just the start of it. Of course, Model A Ford is not very wide, so 3 in the front seat is all you can get. And well, we
So
went up
did you
to
stick your arm around her on the first
our
date?
friend's house
I don't think so.
to make an arrangement, and they made some arrangements for the party, what we were going to do, what we were going to take, and all that. And then it got down to the point where they asked me who I was going to take because I just broke up with my girlfriend. And of course, I had nobody. And at that point, I hadn't dated any girl besides this other girl for a couple of years. We went together. And I says, well, I'm going to take her. And of course then
How did he ask you?
That's what he said. I said, oh, you think so? I just did it because it was Keith's friend and her cousin, and had to take her along.
So how did he actually get you to go out with him? I mean, because that was obviously an arrogant thing to say.
Well, I did. I went with him.
You just went with him off of that, huh?
Yeah. He had black curly hair, had a little curl down here.
you know, I was pretty good looking.
You're
Look up there and see.
He's pretty hip.
Yeah.
Them pictures up there is for before we were married. On this side of that picture.
So let's go back maybe a little bit farther. Can you guys tell me things about your childhood? Like, I don't know my great-grandparents. I don't think I've ever met them. Or I may have, but I can't remember. Can you guys tell me anything about grandma and great-grandma and grandpa?
I think Danelle was a baby when Grandpa died. No, Grandpa died. My dad. So maybe you guys wasn't around then.
Mm-mm. No.
No, they wouldn't be.
So what about Grandma and Grandpa? Can you tell us anything, any kind of personality traits from your parents' perspective, and then we'll go to Grandpa's parents?
Dad worked on the railroad as long as I can remember. A carpenter.
He was a carpenter?
Yeah, and he used to play a saw, you know, a regular saw. He could bend it and tap it with a nail
Yeah.
to make a tune.
Really?
And he played the juice harp.
The juice harp?
Yeah, you know what them are?
Mm-mm.
Well, they're round, there's a long stem here, and you put them up against your and there's a little thing that you flip and it makes a noise.
You haven't heard a Jews harp?
Uh-uh.
Seen one?
I might understand what you're talking about, but I've never even actually
And
seen one.
harmonica. He could play the harmonica. He's a very good carpenter.
Was he a really nice guy? Was he
Why?
sweet? Was he concerned? Was he more a disciplinarian? What kind of a guy was he?
Wasn't around much to know.
Really?
That's, I
That's a question you shouldn't ask her.
we did a lot of things when we was kids, but I don't know. They always had a big garden. Mostly Mom.
Was Grandma a stay-at-home mom?
Yeah.
She stayed at home and raised everybody? How many kids were there?
I'll have to count again. Uncle Stillman and Afton, Dorothy, me, Dave, and Armista, and Diesta. 7.
When you were growing up, where'd you live, Grandma? Where were you
Yeah.
from?
Annis,
Annis. Where?
just this side of the Little Butte Cemetery.
Oh, really?
Oh, just here in Idaho?
The R Butte, just right there next to it?
Not the R Butte, the Manan Butte.
Oh, okay, the Manan Butte. Okay. So you're from there.
Born and raised there.
What kinds of jobs have you had growing up?
Well, I worked as a domestic, so I was in the Navy.
A domestic? What's
Yeah,
that?
that's going into the house, people's houses, and take care of their house and cook for them and do the washing.
Did you like that job?
Well, I don't know. It was something to do.
Yeah. Did it?
Cook their meals. I worked on a ranch one time, big cattle ranch. And they had the father, the boss man, he had to have oatmeal and bacon and eggs and hash browns for every breakfast.
Really? That's a big meal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Huh.
So, Grandpa was in the railroad and he was a carpenter. Does that mean he built the railroad, or does that mean that he...
Bridges and stuff.
Oh, he built the bridges and stuff. Okay. Did he dig any tunnels?
No.
No. Okay.
I don't. Can you remember anything about him? I know he used to sharpen saws.
Do you remember anything about Grandma's dad and Mom?
He's tough too.
Sorry.
You don't?
He
Did you get
He
a...
was a fine guy.
Was he? Were they members of the church?
Mom was.
Mom was?
Dad never did. Baptized. One of his relatives did, and it made our family mad.
Wait, say that again?
One of our relatives had his temple work done, and that made our side of the family. Well, anyway, it should have been our job.
It should have been up to you guys to be able to do it for him. Why did they do that? Why didn't? Was there a reason
Well,
they
it
did?
was his sister's kid that did it. So I guess you'd say it was in the family.
Yeah.
So, okay, I understand that. Why would they go ahead and do it without asking you guys if you wanted part
Because
of
they
it?
were more staunch religious people,
Oh, really?
I think, as far as I can remember.
Were you guys in a position to be able to do it for him?
Well, Mom could have,
Mom could have.
and my older sister. Captain.
Did you have any brothers that could have done it for him?
Well, yeah, Stillman could have, but I don't think Dave and who's the other one?
Like,
Yeah, and Ike. They couldn't.
Well, that's an interesting. I didn't know that. That's an interesting thing to know. I need to know that.
Yeah, they done his work after he died.
So, can you tell us any stories about some aunts or uncles? Anything that stuck out while you were a child that you thought, wow,
Well, I had some aunts that was prissy.
prissy?
I had to have the paint just right and their hair just right. One aunt used to put the curling irons in the oil lamps down in the, like these up here,
Uh-huh.
them.
Yeah.
He's the curling iron and curl her hair.
Oh, really?
A couple of them stayed with Mom for a long time after Grandma Morgan died.
Can you give me names so I know who it is?
One was Aunt Edna and the other one was Aunt Ada, I think.
Aunt Eda and Aunt Ada? Ada.
Ada and Edna.
And Edna. I don't know about Aunt Allie, when she was with Mom or not for a while. But Grandma Morgan died when, well, my uncle was the same age as my older brother when Grandma Morgan died. So Mom practically raised her brothers and sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Her and her oldest sister, Aunt Belle.
they used to have a Sunday morning or Sunday dinner,
Mm-hmm.
and the kids was usually all there. And sometimes it took 3 feedings at the table to feed them all.
Mm-hmm.
But they raised everything right there on their
Property?
on their farm.
But they have 2 acres, 2, 3,
Hmm?
and they had 2 acres, or was it more?
Yeah, about 2.5
And she'd
acres.
go to church and she'd still have the big dinner.
And they,
So your mom was a hard worker.
She
Yeah?
loved to work in her garden, her flower garden.
So did you learn how to cook from Grandma
And his mother.
and his mother? Ooh. Tell us about your mom, Grandpa.
what about my mom?
Tell us anything we can know about her.
I
Grandma
know.
just said she learned how to cook from her.
A lot of the different cooks. I knew how to cook.
Yeah.
Because that's what I did when I worked. I
Was-
cooked for the people I worked for.
Okay.
Alright.
So you just learned a little bit more about cooking from her.
Different ways. Grandma did things.
I remember your cooking is really good. When I was younger, I remember always loving your cooking. There's a taco salad that you made that I really like.
Oh yeah.
I wanna get the recipe from you. So
Well, I haven't cooked for 2 years.
that's okay. If you got the recipe, I'll figure it out. So Grandpa, what kind of jobs did your dad have?
Huh?
What kind of jobs did your dad do while you were
He was
growing?
a butcher and a grocerman.
Groceryman, huh?
The
Butcher?
old store, grocery store.
Where was that at?
Salt Lake.
You lived in Salt Lake then?
What was his name?
Huh?
What was his name?
Lou
Smith.
Smith, Louis Frederick, wasn't it?
Louis Frederick Smith?
Right.
Okay.
What was your mom's name?
Huh?
Mabel,
Mabel Smith?
Mabel Natter Smith.
Is Natter her maiden name?
Natter was her maiden name.
Natter.
You know, back in the early days, you know, on Sunday was a day of in the summer to getting their meat for the winter, and they used to go to one person's house one week and another person's another week. But while they were there, they would either kill a beef, they'd cut it up and all in one day. If they had pork, why, they had to dip them in the barrels and scrape them.
Dip them in the barrels.
Well, you had to have a
Pigs.
big barrel. They had 55-gallon drums, and they'd heat it over a fireplace. They'd wood and heat it,
But they did
and
it
then they
for
put
us.
lye in it, and then they'd soak them in there and then jerk them out and scrape the hair off of the.
It was easier that way.
It was to dehair the pig?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then they would butcher it. Of course,
Well,
start
they-
off with why they
They
would.
would kill it before they put it in hot
They'd
water.
have to kill it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I got
You
that
know,
point.
they got a round spot right in the middle of their forehead. That's the only way you can kill a pig.
Well, without ruining any meat,
Yeah.
right?
And they'd shoot one and then dip him in the barrel and start working on him while he was still almost kicking.
Oh dear, that sounds terrible.
By the end of the day, why, they had him butchered,
Yeah.
ready for whatever they was going to do with him, if they were going to
They make sausage and
salt
bacon
pork
and
him and that kind of stuff. What
cure the
or,
hams.
So do
a
you
lot
know?
of them had their own smokehouses.
So do you know how to smoke meat, and do you know how to?
Well, yes, my dad had a business where we made weenies, bologna, all kinds of lunch meats.
So you know how to make every bit of every kind of meat there is.
Roger.
Nice. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Grandpa knows how to do it all.
And then you take, like weenies, you know, had to be put in the skins.
Mhm.
They have a machine that has a needle on it, and they put the hide over that needle, stretch it over that needle, and then you hold it down and turn it on, and it all comes out in the string as it does, where you let off on the hide so it can fill up, and you fill them up and do the same with
Sausage.
sausage. You make them the same way. The bigger skins, I don't know what they used. It must have been a commercial product that they put on the meat and stuff in before they put it in the smokehouse to cook it.
Mhm.
And they cooked the meat. And they had recipes for their meat that they made, like, what?
Like putting peppers. and-
You don't see them around this now, but we used to make, oh boy.
Bologna?
Different kinds of meat, and then that had a recipe for that meat, you know, to make the flavor that they had that put into them. Pimento loaf,
Jalapeno at all?
hamburger, or bologna, which is the same category as weenies,
Yeah.
but made in a different skin,
Yeah.
and then smoked. Weenies is also in the made up in 10-pound bunches,
Really.
and then hung in a
Smokehouse, huh?
smoker to cook.
So when did your dad give up doing the butchering and the grocery work?
And he died, I guess.
No.
No.
Well, I guess he always did it,
Yeah.
as far as butchering.
So did he have a grocery store or something that he passed on to somebody?
Oh, well, yeah, he had grocery stores.
I don't know.
He was born and raised in the grocery store.
Oh, okay. So he pretty much took it over from his dad, and then they kept it going?
No, he went off on his own.
Oh, okay.
And they bought mother and him, they bought a grocery store. And she manned the grocery store while he gone out and butchered at different places. A butcher back in them days, maybe he'd have 2 or 3 different grocery stores that he'd butcher in.
Was that a pretty good living?
Yeah.
Very good
Okay.
living. When people were, I guess, starving, I don't know. We never did.
No,
We never
but
hungered.
it was the Depression.
She knows of the hunger and stuff. But I never did know the hunger. And then in the summer, he done so well that we had a summer home up the canyon where it was cooler. And so we lived in the summer home up the canyon when I was younger.
So you guys actually were pretty well off growing up.
Right. They never was millionaires or anything
Yeah, no.
like that, but they
But
made
they
a
had
good
what they
living.
needed.
Yeah.
So when did you decide to go to school?
When
Out
did
of high school.
Well, I mean, you went to a little bit of school for your auto body, right? The auto body
Yeah.
stuff that you did.
To college?
You went to Streeters, didn't you?
uh,
Streeters Chevrolet.
yeah, I went to work for a Chevrolet dealership in Salt Lake City. And we had, what was it? 6 body men, and each one of the body men had an apprentice, and that's where I started out as an apprentice. And then I went to school 3 nights a week or 4 nights a week, I don't know, a lot anyway. And I took up auto body, acetylene welding, and electric welding, and took up the course at West High in Salt Lake at night school. And then I worked in the daytime. And I was trained with a Japanese. So it was hard for me to understand to start with.
You were trained with the Japanese?
Japanese guy, yeah.
Really?
He was good,
He was really good?
yeah.
Huh.
Good teacher.
So when he was doing that, were you guys married? Were
No,
you-
I think that was when he was still in
No,
high school, wasn't it?
That was before the Second World War.
So how old were you guys when you got married?
22.
You're both 22?
Wait, isn't Grandpa younger than you, Grandma?
About 11 months.
Okay.
I was born in March and he was born in December.
Huh.
Youngster?
Yeah, she's always got it over on me.
I'm the boss. Huh? Okay.
Oh, cool.
So, how many brothers and sisters did you have, Grandpa? Because I don't know that one at all for
Yeah.
you.
Well, I had 3, there was 3
There's pictures of them.
3 girls, 3 boys in my family.
Were you?
Can you name them for me?
I'm the second boy.
One was Harold. And Eleanor.
And then there was 3 girls, Mildred,
Well,
Eleanor, and Dorothy. And Mildred died when I was about 12, I
Her
guess.
and her baby.
How did she die?
Childbirth.
Malnutrition.
Malnutrition?
She wouldn't ask Dad for.
Malnutrition and childbirth.
So basically, the child took too much out of her, and she died because of
whatever,
it.
but
No,
They lost both of them.
there's a lot goes into that too.
Yeah, I understand
But
that.
yeah, and that's the three. And again, he was the youngest of the boys, and then Dorothy was the youngest of the girls. Now Dorothy's still alive,
Dorothy's
and
the
Ken
only
is
one
still
left.
alive.
Yeah, her and Floyd.
The rest of them are all passed away.
Okay, there was 2 more brothers. I don't think you named.
Harold and Ken.
Okay, so it's Harold, Ken, you, and the 3 sisters.
There are 6 of you.
Okay, I see it. All right, gotcha. So, did any of them take over the grocery business? Any of the brothers or sisters?
Harold had his own, didn't he?
Harold, Harold had his own grocery store.
He just did.
He
butcher,
followed Dad's trade
Okay.
as a butcher.
but he didn't have a
and
grocery
grocerman.
store. He didn't have a grocery store, did he? Just a meat shop?
No, he had a grocery store too.
Oh, I can't remember that.
When we came up here, he had a grocery store.
Okay.
On 21st South and 3rd East.
I remember their house, and didn't they have their meat cutting room on that?
Well, yeah,
At one house.
I can't give you the
No,
differences there.
So,
Harold done pretty good.
he did?
He was quite a butcher. And
his older brother.
more in fast trade butcher, more than regular butcher.
Right.
He'd get it done a lot
And then he
faster?
had his own truck,
Uh-huh.
refrigerated truck. He'd cut his meat up, take it to different grocery stores. Back in those days, instead of having like Safeways, Albertsons, Walmarts, no, you had little grocery stores almost every corner, you might say. And so Harold would furnish them with their cold meats, and then on weekdays or whenever, he would take them butchered meat so they could sell it to their customers for the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
He had a good business. Dad did that for a while, and that's how he got started.
That's how Harold got the idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then he was an engineer on a train for a long time.
Huh?
Harold was an engineer on a train.
Well, yeah, he quit the grocery business and went to before the war started, wasn't it? He quit the grocery business and went to work for the railroad,
Engineer, wasn't he?
and worked his way up from a flagman in the railroad up to an engineer. Then he took a diesel course in diesel engineer so he could be a diesel mechanic on a railroad. He worked for the
You didn't
Denver Rio Grande
Oh.
Railroad,
Really?
and he got hurt. The engine blew up,
Oh.
and he bailed out and broke both of his legs, and he had a hard time coming back.
I guess.
But in the meantime, he went back into the butcher business so that he had something else to lean on.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, Grandpa, were you in the war?
Pardon?
Were you in the war?
4 years.
Were you in the war, Grandpa?
Yeah.
Yeah, which war was that?
Well, see, the
Second
war
War.
broke out in December 41 of, December the 7th of 1941, and I went into service January the 11th of 1942.
And this is the World War II?
Right.
And we'd already met before that.
You'd already met? And wasn't it true that you guys met and then she waited for you, Grandpa?
Yeah, I guess you'd say that.
Tell us about it.
She had a hard time waiting for me, but she did.
What? Tell us about it. Come on.
Oh, I dated a couple of times, and he got the news, and I didn't hear from him for a while.
So you,
But when he'd get a leave, I'd go down. A couple of days or so.
So how many guys did she date, Grandpa?
Huh?
How many guys did she go on a date with?
How many?
How many guys did she date while you were at the war?
How many gals did I date while I...
No. How many guys did she date while you...
I haven't got any idea.
Okay.
I didn't
One or
know
two.
One or two. So how long... You were over... What were you doing while you were
See,
in the
I
war?
lost my first ship, was torpedoed in June of 1942.
So, wait. You joined January? And your first ship was sunk in June?
Wow.
So you were only in the...
Right.
Wow.
So all I had was training. We didn't we didn't do any what
Combat training?
calisthenics or
Like
walking
a-
on the
Yeah. Marching,
drill
all that.
drilling in the drill field, anything like that. We didn't do that. We was down on the dock working on guns, learning how to use a gun, big
Okay.
guns.
Like the ship guns.
Right.
Right. So what was your specific job while you were on the ships? What did you do on the ship?
Well, I was a
Boatswain?
boatswain mate in the Navy for, that's personnel.
Personnel meaning...
Well, like a sergeant in the Army,
Oh.
Okay.
personnel.
He ordered them to come in, and
And then gunner's mate.
he would.
I had to know as much as a gunner's mate. I had to know enough to be able to tear one of them big guns down and put them back together and whatever it took.
So your basic position was to be around the guns?
That was our only
He was
because
a guard. You
we
might
was
say. Armed guard.
we was what they called the armed guard, and we rode the merchant ship, not the Navy. I wasn't on a Navy ship, only just in
Are you
travel.
cold? Shall I turn the heat up?
Oh, it's okay.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So
You're okay.
I wasn't on a regular Navy ship.
Right.
What was the ship again?
Huh?
What was it?
Cargo.
It was a cargo ship?
Yeah, they hauled.
Some
Crude
cargo,
oil and-
some oil tankers. A tanker was I was on when I got sunk.
And now what happened the whole story? Did you have to swim under the water because of the oil or what? What
No.
happened there?
I don't know how that got. I thought that's what he said, but that wasn't right.
Okay.
They got in a dinghy or something and swam or pedaled away from this fire, didn't you? Something like
Well,
that.
yeah. The trade winds is what saved us. If it hadn't have been for the trade winds, why, I would have probably burned to death.
He'd be down in Davy's locker, they called it.
We got off the ship in the lifeboat, and then tried to row in that oil. That's not a very good job. Easy job.
You can't
I sit down on the bow. That's the front part of the ship. And straddled it with an oar in my hand and tried to keep it in the wind, one side or the other. In an hour and 45 minutes, my hands was bleeding because of slipping and stuff in that. And but we were rescued in an hour and 45 minutes. But that's as close a time as they could get to us. And then they throwed us a rope, throwed us with the, you know, a rope. They shot it out of the, they have these rope guns that they shoot out, probably 300 yards. They shot that out, and we hooked onto it, and they towed us in. And then we got aboard the, what?
It's so long ago, I can't remember.
Was it pretty scary, Grandpa? Was it scary?
I don't know. It wasn't time enough to be scared.
It wasn't time enough?
No.
You just knew
You
you'd
know, it's funny. You're scared, yes, but you can do a lot of things in seconds, and you don't realize it. How much you can do, and how much you can endure in a matter of seconds.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Is there anything you wanted to say, Grandma?
And Churchill was the one that picked us up.
The Churchill?
Churchill.
The ship Churchill.
And she was a Navy ship, U.S., that was given to the English, and that they named it, the first one that they give it was named, they named it Churchill. And that's the one that picked us up. That it's a boat that was not as big as a what?
A cargo?
Just a what? About 350 foot long, 54 inches wide, something like that.
The boat that picked you up?
Yeah,
It was a small boat then.
right. Yeah, about 325 feet.
So 350 to 325 feet long
Yeah,
and 54 feet wide?
wide.
Okay.
Wow.
It's a ball field, huh?
So was the tanker a lot bigger than that ship?
No, they're about the same size.
Oh, were they?
Maybe a little longer. About 400 and something. Probably 58 beam.
When you say beam, that's across?
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
So, okay. Was your family members of the church?
What?
Was your family members of the church?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
What
They
kind?
weren't too active.
Well,
His mother went a lot.
well, mother was more than dad. Dad, he was a sad situation in my family. His dad had 13 children, 6 by one wife and 5 by the other one. And they worked, one family worked in the business and worked hard to send the other family's kids to school. So my family wasn't the ones that was in the, and so there was a, what, grudge. Is that
'Cause-
what you call it?
So your family was the one that didn't go to school,
Yeah.
and the other one was the one that went to school.
Right. They went to school. My family didn't get that. And so, Dad had a see, the name is George Albert Smith. Is that
Say
hit
your
home in the
grandpa.
church?
Wait, so we're related to George Albert Smith?
Not the one that's up in the church.
Oh, okay.
And
Your dad's name is George Albert Smith.
Right.
well,
Yeah?
his grandpa.
It's Grandpa.
Oh, okay.
His
So what
dad,
was your dad's name?
Louis Frederick.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So the Louis Frederick was the son of George Albert Smith. Are we related to any of the Smiths, like Joseph Smith or George Albert or any of those?
Oh, I think they are, yeah.
Did we have any polygamy in our background?
Well, Grandpa had 2 wives.
Wait, which
2
grand?
families.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Right.
Gotcha.
Continue.
Gotcha. Okay. That's interesting.
So there was a grudge, see?
I see. I understand
But
that.
other than that, well, they did all right. Yeah, they all
So-
did pretty good.
My question about that grudge. The family that went to school, was that the first family, the first wife? And the
Right.
second wife was the one that provided
I
the first
think
family?
so. I don't, not sure. I can't tell you answer that.
And so we're the second.
I think so.
Well then. No
But
wonder we're
he
so good at
has-
working hard,
He
right?
has an uncle, Heber C. Kimball.
Wait. Grandpa has an uncle that was Heber C.
Not
Kimball?
the one in the church.
Oh.
Just
You keep getting my hopes
I
up.
know, but it's funny. It seems funny that those names would be in his family
Yeah.
and aren't the ones that's in the leaders of the church.
Yeah, Heber C. Kimball.
Just a different one.
Yeah.
That's
funny.
getting pretty close into the
Yeah, it
church.
is.
Yeah.
We must have a lot, especially from your side. We must have a lot of relatives that we're
Oh,
we're
you're-
related to in the church.
The first
Then
family is very religious.
the first side of Grandpa's family, the first
The
wife,
first family,
and then the second family, they're not so religious.
Well, I think they are, but not like the first family.
Right. Right.
They're very staunch. The first
Well,
family.
I think my dad was as far away than any of them.
Yeah.
As far away.
Well, yeah, he was
He
as
wouldn't
far
have
away
nothing to do with the church, I guess.
from the church
I don't
as
know.
any of them.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Of course, I don't know about the one brother. I don't know about. So
That's Grandpa and my Grandmama Smith right up there, and the brothers and sisters are right down below it.
Yeah.
So, when you guys met, you were both members, right? You were both in going
What?
to church and stuff.
Yeah, we're both members.
When you guys met, you were both members of the church.
Yeah.
That's what she asked.
Right.
I was baptized in the tabernacle in Salt Lake City.
Were you really?
Huh.
That's pretty cool
I
too.
was baptized in the Wrigley
I was
Tabernacle.
baptized
Were
for
you?
the dead in the temple in Salt Lake City too.
You did baptisms for the dead
Right.
in Salt Lake. Okay.
So, Grandpa, how did you ask Grandma to marry you?
What?
How did you ask Grandma to marry you?
Don't know. I can't tell you that. I don't know.
You can.
He
Grandma.
He didn't ask. He didn't ask me. He
What?
just assumed.
Are you serious? That's kind of like Brittany and I.
He kept saying, "Well, when we have kids, I want to move to the mountains, so they'll have a good, clean life." I better not say what I was thinking.
Hey, go ahead.
We'll put a rug between the 2 beds.
We'll put a rug between the 2 beds. Why is that?
I don't know. If we slept in separate beds, we'd have to go from one bed to the other. I don't know. That's just silly.
Was that a form of birth control or just wondering?
No, that was said before we were married.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just kidding.
So Grandpa said that to you.
Yeah.
She was working at a ranch when we got engaged.
Yeah.
No,
I
that one.
came
That
up
one.
from Salt Lake,
What was that
give
day?
her a diamond.
What was that day like? How did he like? Did he come over to the ranch and just propose on the ranch, or what?
Well, that rancher had a bunch of cattle. He was a cattle rancher.
Right.
But that isn't where I was working. I was working in Louisville in a home where the mother just had surgery or something. And I don't think he wasn't very, I didn't think it was very, maybe it was a big farm, but I don't know if it was cattle or not. Son-in-law was down the road a ways.
Yeah, they were very religious. They was having a family home
He
evening
was having a family
when we got.
in evening or family prayer or something, and they'll come and knock on the door, and it was our mister. She had brought him down where I was working.
And okay, so keep
And
going.
then, I don't know. I guess I just went out in his car because the family was still having their meeting. And that's where he gave me my diamond.
He just gave it to you. That's how he asked you to marry him.
I don't know what he said.
I can't touch it. Just took it for granted.
I told you. I could have told you.
He just gave you a diamond.
I didn't get
That's
down
cool.
on my knees or anything.
I knew that the day I met him.
Hey, why are we so horrible at engagements here?
I don't know. Jeremiah's about the same. Here you go.
I knew that when I met him, that he's the one I wanted to marry. I don't know whether he...
I think you do. I think that's understanding between both of you when you first meet, that not, I don't know how to explain it.
You can feel it.
Yeah,
You can
I
feel
think so. I think both of you do. I don't know about you two,
it. I agree with you.
but I think so.
This is
that's
about
one
you.
of
Though.
the jobs I did while he's in the Navy. But when he'd get to leave, he'd come up.
So what's the difference between technologies from when you guys were first growing up to now?
Yeah.
Big
They
time.
can take all their technology back.
Really?
As far as I care. Man, it's so confusing.
So confusing. The cars, they were a lot different, right, back then?
We had Model A, Model T, or whatever it is up there.
There's my original car.
Did you guys ever use horse and buggy when you were growing up?
Oh no.
No,
No? You guys did have cars then?
no, when I lived in the city,
Okay.
Salt Lake City. That's a big city then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then,
Yeah.
well,
3 times.
see, when I was a kid, I wasn't one to just sit home and not done anything. In the summer, I used to take my wagon, little red wagon, you know, and I'd go down to the market square where the farmers brought their product in.
Uh-huh.
And I'd buy a case of tomatoes and a sack of corn, which would be 10 dozen. And then...
How much did it cost?
Oh boy. In the whole day I'd make probably $3.
Really? That was really good
That
money
was
back.
a lot of money too.
Yeah.
It'd take
But
us
I
3
worked
hours to the
hard
house.
for it.
Yeah?
I went door to door and sold my product, and I usually had my wagon chock full of whatever I bought. cantaloupe. I sell a lot of cantaloupe.
What could you buy with $3 back then?
Oh, everything.
His
Maybe
mother
I
a
didn't make
dress.
that much. I don't know.
He bought his mother a dress once.
I can remember back when I took my first girlfriend to the show on 2 bits, 25 cents. We went to the show and had a malt after.
A what?
Malt,
Oh, a malt.
like
Gotcha.
a shake.
Yeah. A milkshake malt. 25
25
cents.
cents.
I wish 25 cents to take me on a date
Isn't
these
that
days.
so?
Yeah.
Here's 25 cents. I want a malt after the movie. Thank you. That would be so nice.
Yeah, things are different.
Were you guys first married in the temple?
No,
No? You're married in the temple now, I know that.
Yeah.
When did
I think it was the 22nd of January. I got it on my record.
how long did it take you guys after you got married to go to the temple?
Oh, it must have been 5 years or
Was
so
it less?
before we went to the temple. I don't know. We came up here and we lived in Lyman,
Okay.
and of course she was religious and I wasn't. So we went to church, and of course when you go to church the first thing they do is start slapping jobs on you.
So,
Did you get a calling, Grandpa?
Yeah.
What kind of callings have you gotten? I mean, finish with that story, but I want to know what kind of callings you've had later. How about that?
And then as it go, of course I was a scoutmaster.
that's what you
I don't know what she was. Probably something in the Relief Society or
Me?
primary, huh?
Yeah.
Primary.
Yeah.
And then
I had a 4-H class. And
then her sister got married in the temple. Anyway, we decided to get married.
In the temple.
Yeah.
Now, which temple did you guys get married in?
Idaho Falls.
You did get married in Idaho Falls?
Yep.
We're getting married in Idaho Falls!
50 days.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
So were all your children born under the covenant?
Yep.
Alright.
No,
Yeah.
that wasn't all
Oh
born
no,
under
Lynn, we had Lynn there. We had him sealed
Lynn
to
and
us.
Marla.
I don't think we had Marla, just Lynn.
But
Think
they've all
so.
been sealed to you, right?
What?
They've all been sealed to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Cool. Cool.
Then the rest of them have been born under the covenant.
That's awesome.
So what kind of callings have you had in your lifetime, Grandpa?
We
Scoutmaster.
just told his scouting and then he was in the the mutual or the
Young men.
Yeah.
he was in the
I
the
started out as
counselor
a
in that.
scoutmaster,
Yeah.
and then I went to explorers.
Explorers?
Boys about
yeah.
15, 14 and 15.
Oh, okay. So like a deacons or
That's
teachers.
the
They'd be
graduated.
older, they'd be more like teachers.
Oh,
Scout.
priests.
Yeah.
Okay.
Priests.
Priest age and stuff. Okay.
That's cool.
I gotta figure out the battery on this thing. So, what other callings have you had, Grandpa?
Elders Quorum's second counselor. High priest second counselor. secretary and the high priest.
That's cool.
About it.
Do you guys have any? Do you have any advice for us, as, like what works best in a marriage? Just kind of things that like you need to remember in a marriage.
Will always be your friend. You come into little arguments and stuff, well, I just either change the mind, change the subject, or we get into little arguments more now than we ever did.
You guys do?
He can't hear me as well.
You don't listen to me anymore.
We get along okay.
You guys are sweet. I like you.
Grandpa, do you have any advice?
Huh?
Do you have any advice for a marriage?
For them to get married?
Have a